Hey, Jovan here with your free MLB Extendo clip play for Friday, August 22nd, 2025. Now, you know us here at Pick Dawgz. We love giving out free picks. But if you want my best bets, the best that I'm putting in today, go to the website, pickdawgz.com, where you can find my or one of our other world-class handicappers picks for today. Now, first things first, let's do a little bit of house cleaning, get that out the way. And the Extendo clip didn't get off the bus last night. And, it was slim pickings last night for the Extendo clip. Wasn't anything that jumped out. And we had to go dumpster diving in. What we found was a straight loser. The under in the Houston Astros Baltimore Orioles game, and Houston decided to show up after only scoring 7 runs in the last 6 games or something like that. 7 games, I don't know. Whatever it was, they got busy last night, at least in the first 3 innings. Then their bats went quiet once again. They hibernated again. So let's see what today holds for those guys, whether they're gonna continue to do the job or to continue to go into hibernation. But that under first 5 straight dud, it happens. Now that runs our record to, and that ends a 5-game heater that we were on, by the way, bringing our record to, at current, 16, 18 and 1 at plus 809. Still well entrenched in the green. Only lost 1 unit, $100 for $100 bettors, and $1,000 for $1,000 bettors, in anything in between. So gonna look to hop back on the saddle and get a dub for tonight's action, and hopefully start another streak. No 2-team parlay, but there will be a 2-team parlay up for tonight's slate of games. And we are going to move along right to continuing our list with the top 20 tight ends in the NFL, or the upcoming NFL season, that is. And this time around, we are going to go from 15 to 11. Like I said, I should have did kickers right around now. I should have left the heavy hitters for later on with the offense, but like I said yesterday, forgot about the kickers. I'm gonna do the kickers now that I remember, because they are a part of the shield of the National Football League. But at number 15, we have Taysom Hill for the New Orleans Saints. 14, Dalton Schultz for the Houston Texans. Number 13, Hunter Henry for the New England Patriots. Number 12, Evan Ingram for the Denver Broncos. And number 11, David Njoku for the Cleveland Browns. Don't debate with me, debate with somebody else on that list. I ain't trying to hear it. Now let's move along to our Extendo clip play of the day, and we're going to take this to Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where who are they? Trying to remember. The San Francisco Giants travel from San Diego all the way out to Milwaukee to face the Milwaukee Brewers. And yeah, they're on a 4-game, and this is the Giants I'm talking about. They're on an extended road trip. They played the first 4 in San Diego, got beat up pretty bad. They're on a 3-game losing streak, meaning that they did win the first game of that series. And now they bring to the hill with them Carson Wisenhunt, who has had 3 starts. And not to say that they were really all that bad, but it wasn't pretty. It seems like he's having an issue with walks. 3 in his last start, and 2 in his first 2 starts. Putting extra men on the base pass is never a good thing for a pitcher, especially a pitcher who is, coming up the ranks or wherever the hell he came from, and I think that the Brew Crew get to him, kind of filthy in this one. Not to say that the Brewers are lighting up lefties. Their numbers are kind of ho-hum against lefties, but these Brewers, they just find a way to get to opposing teams. They were just coming off a 3-game losing streak and, had a workmanlike effort in the last game of that series at Wrigley, where they won the game 4-1. Not a dominant, not dominant at the plate, but only gave up 1 run, so they were dominant where it counts, and that's on the hill, on the bump, on the mound. And with Quintana on the mound, Jose Quintana, I expect for him to do what he's been doing. 6 innings, 1 run, maybe 2. I don't think the Giants are going to really get a sniff, not when he's on the mound. This Giants team has a lot to be desired when it comes to the plate, at the plate. And they're 2-8 in their last 10. 6 of those losses, out of those 8 losses, have come by 3 or more runs. This is a ball club that needs to be faded quick, and needs to get extended on. And we're going to drop the Extendo clip on these guys, as we're going to rock with the Milwaukee Brewers minus 2.5 at plus 196. That's courtesy of FanDuel. DraftKings didn't have the game lines up, or they had the regular game lines up, money line and run lines, but they didn't have the alternates up as of recording. So we're gonna shift over to FanDuel for this one, and rock with that minus 2.5 plus 196. Let's reiterate this one real quick just to clean it up. That'll be the Milwaukee Brewers minus 2.5 plus 196. Book a cash to do what you got to do with it, but go to the website pickdawgz.com, where you can find my or one of our other world-class handicappers picks. Now smash that like button. Let's get this money and hit the book where it hurts.